There's a camp in Rochester where they actually pick the kids up in a limo.
Yeah.
And then they get to decide what food they'll have in their dressing room.
Real star
only
treatment.
Evian water and blue M&Ms.
Right. Very, very much so star treatment for these kids.
And Elvio Fernandes knows a thing or two about that because he himself is a rock star playing with the group Daughtry.
So, of course, he has a camp called Camp Roc Star. And Hannah Welker is joining in on the fun this morning. Is it true that you two are going to do a duet?
7 in the morning.
It may be true. It may not be true. But before we get to that, Norma, John Akers is one of the instructors here, also a local musician like a lot of the other instructors as well. John, talk about the process of getting these kids used to the equipment, the stage, performing, because that's what they're going to be doing tonight.
Right. That's what it's all about, is getting the kids excited about learning something new and performing and getting their confidence up. And as you can see, we make it a full rock show, lights and sound and all the equipment. So it's a lot of work getting all the equipment here. The House of Guitars is great to us and gets us, helps us out by providing a lot of the equipment we need. And then all week, the kids are working with the instructors, learning the songs, getting together to make their own logos, come up with their own band names and get their own look. And then what we do is they rehearse in other parts of the building, and then they come out here throughout the day and get their rock on. And then all the instructors help them figure out how do we be dynamic as a band? How do we work together? How do we really make it a great show? Stage presence is a big thing for some of the kids who've never been on stage before. Because we have kids as young as 8 this year and as old as 17, and so it's a wide range of skills that we're working on. So.
Yeah, now, as a local musician, what does it mean to you to be able to kind of give back to the younger community who may look up to instructors like you, to Elvio, and say, I want to be a rock star someday?
Well, that's where all of this came from. Elvio had this idea, whatever it was, 7 or 8 years ago, and contacted a lot of us, and we all said, well, but of course that just makes sense. It's something we've all wanted to do. A lot of us are teachers by trade, and so it made sense to kind of bring those two worlds together for us to say, how can we create a program that provide kids the opportunity to be exposed to rock music is a different thing than like what they get in their choral program or the band program at school.
Yeah.
It's a different skill set, and it's exciting to them. And again, having the connection, we're lucky to have Elvio, who's had the level of success that he's had, that shows kids you can do it. One of the first things he says at the beginning of the camp is, look, I'm just a guy from Rochester who was playing guitar in my basement for years, and I make a good living playing music. And even the rest of us that are here in town, we have a number of people on staff, Dave Cohen, Johnny Cummings, who make their living as local musicians. And I think the kids see, wow, that's really cool. I could do that too. So
yeah, pretty awesome. We got Elvio over here too. We're working on some audio. Is that right?
Yeah,
Elvio?
I think we're good. I think everything's working. I actually have
what are we ready for?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song?
I'm kind of embarrassed to say.
Why?
Well, I like Taylor Swift. Style's my favorite song.
Oh, okay. Well, I like that song too, kind of.
Kind of?
It's a guilty pleasure.
It's a guilty pleasure. You got to give Taylor Swift credit, right?
I have the album. It's amazing. I'm not going to lie, but I think there's a lot of guys that are doing the same thing. They don't admit it, but they're like, yeah. It comes out in the car and they're like,
Yeah, they know every word. They know every word.
Can you sing? Why don't you sing it?
Are you serious?
Why not?
Should we try it?
Chance. Look, there's a camera.
Wait, is this my big break?
This is your big break.
Okay.
I want you to sing some Taylor Swift.
Okay.
What's your favorite song?
Style.
Style?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I guess.
Off.
All right, we'll try this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow. I don't know about this. I definitely got those words wrong.
for her. She's really good.
Hannah, you did it.
She was awesome.
I knew she could sing. She sang that at karaoke the other day, and she was good. And I was really very impressed at her. She got a little voice on her.
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
Good for her.
Good.
All right, we have a chance.
You know you love that song.
I love Taylor Swift, absolutely. It's a chance of a thunderstorm, but Marty's going to tell us how it all could time out today. Not going to rain for the whole day. He'll be back next with the forecast.
Marty never goes out of style.